Hi, welcome to the last class, the fifth one. Maybe you could call it day 5 if you did all 5 of them in a row, or just class 5. We'll use 2 blocks for this one, and if you don't have blocks, use something else. What else could work? Like tin cans, a couple of chickpeas with some socks over them so they're not so hard. I don't know if that'll work. I've never used it, but you know, something with a little bit of height. All right, we're just gonna put those off to the side. Now, starting on our backs again, we'll do a bit of stuff on the backs. Come onto the arms, come onto side body, standing, and then finish on our stomach like the rest of them. So, lean down. We'll start with what's called penguins. So it's basically reaching around and touching each top of the foot or like the ankle or whatever. But we're gonna do it from lying down. So find that neutral spine. Take a breath in and out. Just absorb yourself in your surroundings. Prepare yourself for what's to come mentally. Get excited. And then let's move. Lift up. Reach one hand in front of each foot, just side to side like a penguin, as the name suggests. And this will start burning right into the center, basically. A little bit into the low ab, side to side. So if your feet are closer towards your butt, it's obviously going to feel like less far away. If they're way over there, you're like, how do you reach? So bring them in, side to side. Let's go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm regretting choosing this number. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. Try to keep both shoulders off. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Because we're already in like a bridge pose setup, let's just lift the butt up and take a couple breaths, stretch out the belly. Another thing that happens sometimes if you do a lot of core work and you're not used to it, you might get like a really weird stomach ache the day of or the day after, and you're like, what, did I eat something? And it's just because of what overexertion of core. So I don't like smashing out heaps of reps because I just don't really like doing that, but I like a lot of variety. So we'll do some more variety stuff. This one is eagle on your back in the form of crunches. So you can cross your right knee over your left knee, maybe tuck the right foot underneath the left. If that doesn't happen, don't worry about it, just cross. And then your left elbow is going to come over top of the right. And you can clasp the hands, the backs of the hands can touch or the palms can touch. And you'll reach the fingertips and toes towards the floor, taking a breath in. And then as you exhale, you'll try to tap elbows and knees. Go back and crunch. Hopefully that this is not really loud in the microphone because it's super squished up to my face. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then unravel that. Take arms, legs wide. And then change sides. Left knee over top of right, either crossed or ankle hooked. And right elbow over top of left this time. Fingertips down, toes down. Take a breath in. I'm just prolonging this. And then lift. Breathe. Breathe out. In, out. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Let everything unravel, unwind, release. And then roll yourself up. Shake off the grass. Let's row the boat here. So pretend you have like an imaginary oar and you're going side to side. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Can we lift our legs? Let's see. Ooh, that makes it harder. And then I have no finish for that song. Maybe, can we straighten the legs? Wow. It's like as you're rowing, you're trying to get your elbow as far back behind you as you can. You can always do this with like a weight in your hand as well. Getting from side to side. So toes can be down. You can even land the elbow down, pick up, or feet are lifting. And maybe straightening. Whoa. Lift, lower. I should not film these classes right in a row because I'm feeling a lot from the first one. If you were wondering if I change days, I just change pants. All right, let's go 3, 2, 1. Whew. Reverse table, lift up. We're gonna be revisiting this one with the blocks afterwards. I like to take the fingers out to the side, sway from side to side. A lot of people will tell you to reach the fingers back. I mean, like towards the heels, but I don't really like it like that. I like it out. And then you can lift, 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 kind of like a wheel pose, except without your arm overhead. All right. I'm gonna come lying back down for one more thing. Arms overhead. Stretch it all out nice and long, and we're gonna lift one leg at a time. And arms. So lift up, lower down. Exhale, lower. Reach, lower. Reach. Let's go for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Try to kick yourself in the face. 3, 2, 1. All right. Shifting hands and knees into our tabletop / plank / forearm plank, whatever comes up here. We're gonna start in table. Maybe a couple of cat and cows, just to clear out through the spine. And then some bird dog. So left leg back, pretend there's that glass of water on your hips. Right arm forward, draw into your core, and then change sides. We'll take this up a notch in a sec, but just find your core in this shape, reaching the arms away from each other, and then we'll tuck the toes under, lift the left leg, right arm, ooh, very wobbly. Hand down, knee to nose, straighten the back leg. You can set the right knee down, reach the right arm forward, or if you want to amp it up, keep that right knee hovering. Knee to nose, into that plank. I am not going to hover it. Knee to nose. Go. 1. If I start at 1, how long do you think I could count for? 2. And and 3. Stay here, and we're gonna do a box with the knees. So I'm just coming into a kind of a down dog for a bit of a rest, but the knee is gonna tap each tricep, each wrist, starting with the left side. Left tricep, left wrist, right tricep, and go back. Touch, 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 touch. Let's go. 2 more. 2, 2, 2, 2. Whew. Set yourself down. The crickets have come out. I don't know if you can hear them through this microphone, but they're mega loud. Hands go back behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up through the chest. It's really nice to do after planks because you're pushing forward, rounding, tucking. So it's good to do the opposite. Fingertips behind, puff the chest up, maybe even lift the butt off of the heels. Drop your head as far back as is comfortable. And we'll go to the other side. Alrighty. Right leg out long. Left arm forward. Take a breath in. Hand down. Tuck the back toes. Knee to nose. Left knee down. Right leg long. Left arm long. Hand down. Right knee nose. All right. Couple more. I'm going to try the hovering one. Woo. Hand, knee. Hover knee, extend, reach, hand, knee. Whew. All right, now ready for our box. 4 or 5 times here. Take a little down dog just to prepare mentally for it. Catch your breath. Right tricep, right wrist, left tricep. Let's go. Come forward, tap, 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 tap. That crossbody one's so hard. Lower, cross, lift. To the side, down low. Too slow. 2 more. Push through the center of the heart. Your plank is still in good form, even though we've changed it up by adding knee shifts and all sorts of stuff. Let's give those shoulders a bit of a stretch. Reach one arm forward, pull the arm across, and look the opposite way. Couple breaths. Other side. We'll use the blocks or something high-ish. It's going to be easier if they're higher. And we're going to do jump switches here, which does get into your core and into your arms again. So you can see how you go with the blocks. If you're trying to go high, it's obviously going to be wobbly. So go medium to low, and then maybe we'll take the hands to the ground. So you're going to start off in your regular lunge, get a little bit buoyant in the hips, prepare for takeoff, and we're going to just swap sides. Pretend that as you lift off that you're finding that plank in like mid-air. So you're pushing down, rounding the upper back, lifting the hips like that. So jump, 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 jump. Maybe block slower. Try to get your butt high. Now, at first it might feel like, ooh, thud, thud, until you get buoyancy here. You want to launch your butt way up high into the air. Maybe try no blocks. That's a lot harder, especially to bring the back foot forward. You can always step, but without the jumping, what you're doing is compressing here into the core, and you're oomph, which is a really big core movement used for handstands and other types of compression things where you're getting your leg towards your belly. So the secret here is to keep the butt high. The butt seems super heavy, but the power of your arms lengthening, the scapula moving away from each other, your big old gorilla arms, that's what will give you the clearance. When I first started doing these, I thought these were so hard, and they still are. All right, this is taken from Animal Movements, and I really like doing this. It'll be from like a downward dog kind of pounce shape, bringing one leg through. So I'll show you slow motion, and then we'll see if we can pick up the pace. From a down dog, you can take your hands out wide to give yourself more clearance. Step your left foot forward where your left hand was, and then pull your right leg through. Sit down. So you're gonna have to pick back up and go back where you started from. Left foot, right hand, smush down. You maybe even use your hand on your knee, and then step back. That is your core motion, that forwards and back here. We'll do that from side to side. Can we add a little jump? So you can step lower. Your elbow can come in. Step back, side to side. Lower. Pounce. Shoot through. Down dog. Pounce. Shoot through. Whoops, that one was wonky. So this movement here, where that one hand, one foot is down, crunching, that's where the side body work is. You can choose. You can use blocks because everything is difficult until you do it over and over in your body, and then you're like, oh, I got this. So none of this is meant to be easy. It should be challenging. You can take your blocks higher. That way you have more clearance. Bring the leg through. Shoot it back. I should have started with this variation. Let's do a couple more jumps. Lift, shoot, launch, lift, shoot, take it back. Let's just sit down. We'll take these blocks again. Another part of the core. So, as you've gathered now, it's front body, side body, back body. Strong legs help. You don't want to disengage your legs in your core. The movement starts in the legs. Excuse me, my dinner is coming back up. Arms, pushing, rounding. Another part here, which we touched briefly on in boat, whether bent knees or straight, is compression. That's bringing yourself into yourself and really getting that tight little ball. So here, if you're on like a hard floor and not on grass, you could definitely use high blocks, but because this is wobbly, I'm going to use medium blocks. And we're doing what's sort of the start of an L sit, which is, I'm not going to lie, pretty challenging. And then there's heaps of progressions after this, but we're going to just start here with the L sit. So in order to do it, you want to be able to come forward. If you have tight hamstrings, it doesn't matter. Knees will just go bent. You want to bring your chest and your thighs as close as you can to each other. At the same time, shoulders round forward, pushing down like cat pose, like in that plank position, except rather than our legs being back or forward, and our butt's gonna feel really heavy here. So draw your navel in like you're wearing too small of a pair of jeans, and then try to pick your butt up, and then hold, and lower down. And then maybe try that again. Maybe whatever level with the blocks you'd like. Pick your butt up. Can you lift one leg up? Lower down. If that burns into your hip flexor here, that's pretty normal. It's just building the strength there. It's probably going to be easier for this next one to, because we're going to add on, to keep the blocks a little bit higher though. So that is your basic L sit. You're just trying to get your butt up. Maybe one leg up. Eventually, both legs up. And then from here, you come into this reverse table. I'm gonna take it on back a little bit here. And you want your blocks wide enough to fit your butt through. So reverse table, push your hands down, lift your chest up as high as you can, breathe in, and then launch your butt through your arms. And try to lift as much as you can. Come forward, go back. Forward. This one's not about doing it quickly, doing it slow, control, engaged, just seeing where you're at. When you're building strength, especially in muscle groups that you just never knew you had, sometimes you just won't feel anything at all. You're just like, I don't know how to engage that. I have no idea. And I've been there. I've been like a floppy fish before, and I had to learn how to do all this strength practice. And it took a long time. And even if you don't feel a muscle at all, there's no connection, you just keep trying over and over until a little aha moment comes. You do this over and over for like 1 second of like, I think I felt something, until it becomes more and more and more, until you continuously, passionately obsess about playtime. And you want to do it because it's fun. So once the strength builds up, it's hard at first, but then everything becomes really fun and satisfying and joyful. And if it's not, then take more breaks in between, but don't drop the practice completely for the sake of feeling a little bit disheartened and frustrated from time to time. Oh, my arms are literally jello. Okay, get rid of those blocks. We're gonna do something on our belly and then wrap it all up. So this one's gonna be like a roll, which I'll show you. Lying down onto your belly, just like the Supermans we've been doing before, but we're gonna roll into low boat. So Superman, keep your arms and your legs lifted, roll onto your back for low boat. Arms overhead. Roll away, roll back, and away, and back. Let's go again. If you're on hardwood floor, your hip bones might not like that. Carpet's better. Grass works. You can take your arms out wide too. Let's just do one more little quick thing for fun. Make like a gun shape, like James Bond. Over, side to side, like you're killing the bad guys. Try to keep both shoulders as high up off of the floor as you can. Ooh. And then back to our low boat. Or so Superman or Superwoman. Low boat. Superman. Whew. Hands right beside the rib cage. Stretch the belly out. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Take them back behind. Push the floor away. Come into a child's pose. Okay. And that concludes this series of, I haven't actually named it yet, but I will by the time you see it. Core galore, maybe. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and I'll see you soon.